Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. That's my 12 by 12 inch canvas. Here is some white metallic from Additives that I use like water. It's got my usual recipe, which is found below the video underneath the description. I'm thinking about changing things up. I'm going to do a scape, and I'm going to do an easy scape, or as easy as I can manage. That is another Anita's color. I'm not sure what it's called. I should find out for you. It is called Permanent Acrylic Amethyst. Cool. All right, so now we know that. I want a little bit of all my favorite colors right now in the sky, so I'm going to put some folk art color shifting purple in there, purple flash, and I never use magenta. And I think if I'm going to use magenta, I might want to put it right into some white. So who knows how this is going to start. I've got a very short piece of acetate that I'm going to use as an edge catcher. And I might want more white in my sky. I'm going to roll that magenta right down. Level off. Let it all go back in again. I'm going to throw a little bit of white metallic in there because that is a lot of magenta that's just overpowered everything. And I'm pretty sure I can get some pink out of that. I'm going to go up. I'm not going to worry about covering all of the empty spots, the voids, because I can go back and I can either fill in with my finger or I can scrape off the paint that's on my edge catcher and utilize it to fill in. I like the more dramatic skies, obviously. I could add some more paint, but I'd prefer not to at this point yet. As soon as that reaches over there, I can throw it back again, and then I'll have a massive puddle that I can throw up to the top if I want to. I'm going to rock my edge catcher a little bit before shimmying that right back on. There seems to be some paint on the back. Whoops. I better pay attention. I'm going to take anything that's on my turntable, put it right on the painting. I should show you that. I've got fingerprints now. Whoopsie. Anytime your canvas is slack, there are several things you can do. You can use a painting key, which is a little wooden contraption shaped like a wedge. And there's a place on the back of the canvas you can tap it in with a framing hammer. You can also spray alcohol or water on the back and put them in the sun. Probably not while they're wet though. I think I'm going to play with that color right down here. And if I scrape off the side of my spatula on the side of the canvas, then I get to keep that paint and I can use it again. I do clean my tiles fairly regularly, so there shouldn't be anything schmutzy on them. I see, with my eye little, I spy. My straw is plugged. Darn. Okay, time for a different straw. My white metallic doesn't usually swallow things. I think I'm very tempted to let all of that fall down some. I might want to bring my edge catcher back up because then it becomes a nice paint catcher. And I can always, like I said, I can always take the paint off that falls off. Sometimes I take a little more time than others to do this. This is one of those times. I like to experiment sometimes to see what will happen with different methods. Wrong straw again, darn. I just wanted some heavier paint at the bottom down there. Sometimes I like to put the dull end of a skewer in and spiral things around too. Not this time though. The spatula picks up paint really well. I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to move all that color as far down as I want to, because I think a background color is never a bad idea. Maybe grab a little more than I'm entitled to. That's a relative statement. Okay. Now I kind of wanted some trees in this, but I often think I need a simpler sky when I'm going to do trees. We'll see how I feel about it. I think what I want to do, really, is put a little line of blue down there at the bottom. And I think I'm just going to let this one be mostly sky. Come on, paint is moving very slowly today. I just keep picking up the wrong straw. I often like to use my skewers to change things up a little. And in this case, very much so. This one has a curve in it. And I may have to take some of that paint, put it right over the side if I want it to match. Well, I wasn't supposed to do that, but that's okay. Okay, so what am I going to do in the bottom? I'm going to work with whatever turns out. That is a dioxazine purple from Master's Touch. I'm not going to be overly careful. I'm going to be as random as I can be. I'm probably going to go back again with my little Floetrol swipe card. I am using sort of the same colors I like to use a lot. But I'm really trying not to evenly distribute them because, oh, and here's some magenta. If you guys ever have questions about colors, please feel free to ask me. So I have some Floetrol saved over here. I'm going to stir it up first. Use my little, I'm going to use the short end. I'm going to dip that in. And this time, I think since I still have Floetrol in there, I'm going to go across, which I don't usually do. But I want to. Scrape my card off. Wipe my card off. And I also like to use whatever residuals I get on my card on the edge of my canvas to match things up. I really have no idea what this is going to look like. That is Floetrol though. Take some of that down there. I've got a bunch of Floetrol on the back of my card, so I'll just use that. I think I want a little more black. I'm just going to think of the pink that you see in the bottom there as a reflection of the sky. Good save, actually. And I'm just sort of dabbing and daubing around. Not trying to make any sense of anything yet. Definitely going to use my cards residuals as often as I can remember to. I'm going to steal a little paint from up there. Put it right there. Oh, I've got some really, really cool cells. I'll run my card sideways. Sort of help the topography out a little bit. It's funny how things just naturally want to become, they just naturally want to look like a landscape to me. Except for those flying saucers in the sky right in there. I'll give us a few curving mountains. Maybe those white areas are low-hanging clouds. Should be kind of cool. I'm going to use the rest of my residuals. Sometimes I just add colors to the bottom or the sides if I didn't have enough with using my squeeze bottles, and then I run my finger along them. Like now, sort of. And being that some of the sky colors are in the bottom, I can use that too. So I've been trying to make my girlfriend a late Christmas present, because she was very kind to me this year. Hi, Dawn. Maybe someday you'll actually watch a video. Maybe not. Hard saying. Dawn's pretty busy. But I do want to put some trees in there, and I have sort of figured out that the way I like to do my trees is to use some black paint and the very tip of this extremely sharp palette knife. And I could, if I had left myself something to work out of, I'll just use whatever's handy, which is a faux shovel. And I want to just dip my palette knife and pull it up and down. It'd be better if some of them weren't so thick, but I think by the time I'm done it's not going to make that much difference, because the heavy ones will look like they're closer. And then I'm just going to drag the tip across gently, or as gently as I can. And I'll continue to drag up and down also. And they look like trees. I want some more trees. I think I want trees all the way back. I am contemplating a sunset in that sky, but I'm not sure. So it looks like a dead forest to me right now. That doesn't mean it'll stay that way. I've often thought about dripping or dropping some. Yeah, no, I'm liking that as it gets closer to the edge. Dropping some color in there. But I'm not sure what color it would be, because it's mostly shadows that make the trees, the limbs stand out. You don't see that many highlights from a distance. I'm just dipping and dropping at tree branch height. And I kind of like the texture even when I don't pull it. Don't mind some trees on the ridge. Oh, that was really dark. But because there's some lighter paint, it makes it pretty easy to just pull down again. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, but I have 1 minute to tell you that I'm going to reset my timer when that minute ends. So please give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. Please share what I do. It's all a big assistance to me. I am going to put a sun in there. Question is where? Don't know where. Not sure I really want to do this yet. Maybe a different color. Yes, I think a different color. Let's make sure that's coming out. Let's do something smart and only take a little tiny bit of paint and put it right on the end of the palette knife instead of taking a chance and I like to just wind it around, sort of diffuse the color. So now I have 2 minutes to tell you guys I have Teespring clothing below the video, and should you ever want to have me make anything into whatever's offered at Teespring, go look at what there is. There's all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts. And you can always ask me. Sometimes I might be able to do it. Sometimes it's harder than others. I really want this orange. There we go. I got a drop of orange. I'm going to steal my drop of orange. Put it right in there. It's a soft sun. I'm going to put some more trees in there, but I want to put them over here, and I want to do another painting. So I will see you guys after I tell you that there's over 1,800 videos, and they're organized by the 100 and by the playlist. If you go to all playlists and creative playlists, you'll find genre and topic as well as the hundreds. Look at my link tree underneath the video for Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. My email address is below the link tree, and should you be interested in purchasing an artwork, the hashtag that's in the title of any video will help me help you, and use my email. I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, so if you have an interest in a class or you need some information, please feel free to use my email. Also, on the Amazon link that's on the link tree underneath the video, you will find my 2 books. Volumes 1 and 2 are Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, and lots and lots and lots of cool tools like the OXO omelet turning spatula that needs to go in the bucket, and all kinds of paint. Even my camera is there. My community board on my YouTube channel has tomorrow's video often. You can find the store there that's got Teespring, another link that way. Oh boy, brain cramp. On my link tree, you can find Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, fans and collectors. You can look at the albums and see what's in the albums that I have edited from YouTube. You can also look at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more, which will take you to pixels.com and Fine Art America should you press the Shop Now button. You can find pixels.com and Fine Art America also on the link tree. You can find the monthly exhibition video on the end screen of any video in the last 20 seconds, and it will share with you what that month's drawing prizes are. And if you would like to get into the monthly drawing to win a painting or a book or whatever's on offer that month that you'll see in that exhibition video, please use the PayPal or Patreon icons on my YouTube channel banner at the bottom right-hand corner, or the link that you find on the link tree underneath the video. It's a voluntary donation to get in the drawing, and you'll be automatically entered. Thank you guys for the wonderful comments. Thank you guys for the wonderful donations that have helped keep me painting all this time. God save us all, and what else can I tell you? I asked for a thumbs up, so I appreciate you guys keeping my morale boosted, and I hope I can return the favor often. I love you guys very much. There's over 91,000 of you subscribed, and I will see you anon. Look at those cells. It's pretty wild, pretty pastoral. I am going to probably slide another forest in there, though. So you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Bye for now. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, saying I'll see you soon, hopefully, maybe tomorrow. Bye for now. Priscilla out.